What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another Matthew Perry Sue video. In this one, I like to talk about stocks over on this channel. So in this one, I'm going to talk about my dividend portfolio. And yeah, you see the title. I sold some of my dividend positions to invest into other positions that I feel more comfortable in. If you didn't see my last video, I was wrong about some of these plays that I thought were 30-day yields that I thought were going to be paying me out monthly. However, I didn't look into them further to see the payout period. Now, am I letting go of all of those? No, I'm not. But why I invested into those were to give me monthly paying dividend positions. So if I'm going to have a mixture of ETFs that are monthly as well as quarterly, I might as well have primarily ETFs that are monthly and quarterly. So I didn't only sell my Ford stock. I also sold my one position that I had in Apple, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it was Apple. I don't know. It was something. I also sold Nike. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. I don't believe it was Apple, but I sold two positions there, three positions total, right? Just to get out of those and make that a major part, or this new thing a major part of my portfolio. It'll come back to me at some point. But we're going to talk about what I decided to buy with that money that came from Ford as well as Nike and that other position that I can't remember. Walmart. There it was. Got it. It came back to my head. It was not even close to Apple. I guess they could sell some Apple products, right? So that's the thing. Anyways, let's let's talk about my portfolio. Let's look at what I bought, what I sold, as well as why I decided to go into those. So, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to start trading on like Webull or Robinhood, or even start trading crypto with my Margex link, feel free to use my link down below. It does help out the channel and just supports me in a big way. So I really appreciate it. But if you don't know, I started this portfolio, just to preface this video, I started this portfolio about 3 or 4 months ago. And I went from $69 all the way up to about $13,600 or $700, right? Which is fantastic to be able to have that much growth in the matter of 3 to 4 months. And I've invested in a lot of different things and have collected dividends over the past couple of months. So I'm excited about it. Like I said, I was able to build up to this point to where if I collected all dividends, it would be somewhere around like $100+ that I would gain in dividends from these positions if it all landed on the same month, because they are mostly quarterly paying dividend positions. But I decided to invest into another play that I'm really excited about, because I don't have anything like this in this portfolio. I do have some in my main long-term portfolio that I never touch and I never can pull from. However, in this portfolio, I really don't. So let's talk about that. If we look at my portfolio again, it's at $13,664.59. Over the last 3 months, we are up $380.05. So honestly, we haven't really done much wrong, because we've been gaining over these last 3 months or so. But if you look at the high point, it has slowly been decreasing from that high point. So something's going on to where we're not seeing the most impact that we could see with everything. We just hit a good time, I guess, to start investing into a lot of these plays. If you look at my portfolio over on the right, you're going to see that I have ticker symbol O. I have Microsoft, SPHD, PRF, SPYD, FDVV. So my portfolio has definitely shrunken down a little bit in the form of positions, but not in the form of money, right? That money was just ended up being invested in other places. So I was happy to do that. So what did I end up selling? If you didn't know, my other portfolio, I had Ford. I had a lot of Ford. Not a crazy amount, but a decent amount of Ford. I also had one share of Nike, one share of Walmart, and for some reason I forgot it again. And I decided to sell those, giving me about $884 or so to trade, $884 to invest. So what I decided to do was take that money and put it all into one play. because I wanted to either invest into something that I had or something that was brand new in my portfolio. So that one thing that I decided to invest into was the Dow Jones. Very simple, right? The Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. I decided to invest into that, which I know that's like the most boring thing that you could possibly invest into. Anything that's honestly an ETF, but you're looking at the major markets that you're investing into is insane. And the reason why I decided to do that was just because, one, it pays a dividend, right? It's paying a dividend. From what I understand, it is a monthly paying dividend position, but it's not a crazy dividend that you're getting paid. You're getting a 1.76% with a expense ratio of 0.16%. So it's not a crazy high expense ratio. You're getting a dividend payout as well as the consistent growth over however many years you decide to hold it. Because if you look at this back from when Robinhood started, which was 2000, I believe, right? Or if that's the farthest that they go back, you would see that, you know, you have consistent growth throughout that time. And I'm always a fan of seeing that, right? I'm always a fan of seeing the consistent growth. And that's kind of what I wanted to invest into. Like I said, I hold positions in S&P 500 as well as the Dow Jones in my major long-term account. However, this one I have not invested into anything like that. I've been investing into things like ticker symbol O and SPHD and SCHD. And, you know, while they are ETFs, while they are paying me a decent return in the end, it's still not what you could see over the long term with just consistently investing into the Dow, right? So I decided to put all the money into that. You're going to see that I now have, and it is at a high price, right? It's at $387. So the highest price that it's ever been. So it's not at a point to where it has come back. It's literally the highest point that it's ever been. So I will consistently invest into that, but it's not going to be something that houses most of my money because you're only getting a 1.76% dividend yield on this play. And that's just not enough. You kind of pay for consistency, and that's what I'm looking for, at least in a portion of my portfolio. But then you could see majority of the other positions that I do have, or a majority of the money is in a lot of the other positions that may pay a higher percentage yield overall. So again, I have 2.2 right now, about $884 in market value, and I will consistently add to it. It just won't be as much. What it will be like is how I treat my Bitcoin. I'm not a big fan of Bitcoin, but I will invest into Bitcoin for more security and more consistency. So I invest into a lot of other things. If I have something left over, I throw it into Bitcoin as kind of like a reserve or a holding point, because I know it's going to maintain or hold its value and do whatever it's doing here. But obviously the stock market's a little bit better when it comes to that. So anyways, if we look at my overall portfolio, and I want to do it by my equity that I have in there, so you're going to see that the most amount that I have in any position is going to be ticker symbol O, which is 2.6K. So yeah, that's where that stands. But if you guys have any questions, if you want to talk to me about it, feel free to comment down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to sign up for Robinhood, for Webull, for Margex, you can definitely check out those links in the description. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.